How do you do? My name is Steven. I'm one of the boots here at Wheaton Labs out in western Montana. And this is part of our continued series of just how long is the harvest season for sunchokes. Paul's asked me to do a report at the beginning of pretty much every single month, and we'll see what happens with our sunchokes. What do they look like? How much is coming out of the ground? Are they of a decent size for eating? Are they starting to turn mushy because they're starting to grow sprouts and and try to grow that long, tall stalk on the top? Anyhow, we're not going to worry about that today because it is November. They are not trying to grow any bigger as far as I can tell. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at one of these plants. We're going to go ahead and take an entire stalk up out of the ground, look at the harvest, see what the texture is like. We have a soup that's cooking right now, and we're just going to go ahead and chop up whatever we have and put it right back in there in that soup pot. But let's make some observations first. We want to see just how productive a single plant can be. And today is Thursday, the 6th of November. So I'm excited to see how these sunchokes have turned out for the month of November. Let's have a look. I think that's all that I have out of these two stalks. Let's take a closer look. Well, holy smokes. Would you look at this? Now keep in mind that along with all the other videos that I've done to show sunchokes, these were grown in the same area. So the conditions are roughly identical to the other plants that we've been taking a look at for the past couple months. But and also note that this is two plants, okay? This is a harvest from two plants at the moment. I am very impressed. We've got one stalk that is bigger around than my thumb, probably 1.5 to 2 inches in diameter. This one's about 1 inch, but neither one of them is a disappointment. My goodness. I'm convinced that sunchokes will still grow during the month of November. Based on what I'm seeing here, it looks like there are still some small underdeveloped sunchokes that might pick up some steam throughout the month, and then at the beginning of December they'll be just as big as some of these other ones. Let me go ahead and remove these stalks, clean out all of these little bits here, and we'll take a look at our yield because I think it's going to be very impressive. I kept a couple of these large chunks together just so you can see just how prolific even these two plants are. So this looks like part of the stalk from one of them, but I really can't tell anymore. But from this one section, we've got so many sunchokes hanging off of this right here. It's really amazing. Oh, there's a slug. Suck on that. I can snap all of these off, and every single one of these is edible. Even that central stalk. Look at that. Nice and firm and fresh. Okay, if last month I had, what, like 1.5 pounds of sunchokes, that was a single plant, I would say that we've at least doubled that. Look at this one nodule right here. This is a contiguous nodule right here. A single sunchoke. It's massive, man. I want to say it's as big as a burger. But this is a single one. Even that's part of it. It's sort of like it grows off the side. Just for the record, we've got our hori knife here. This is in excess of 5 inches long right here. This one is over 3 inches in height, but it's probably just as thick. Look at this. This is like a conglomeration of tubers, all sort of smeared together. This by itself is over 1 pound. This is amazing. If you ever had any doubts in your mind about how productive a single sunchoke plant would be, this right here should be enough to convince you that sunchokes are worth planting, they're worth cultivating in your garden, because you can eat this entire thing. If we look at the stalk of the sunchoke, it's still green, it's still healthy and firm. There's still moisture in there, There's no insect damage or anything like that. I mean, this is a really remarkable plant. It can deal with hot temperatures. It can deal with very cold temperatures. It can deal with only a little bit of water. It can deal with terrible soil conditions. I think the sunchoke is a superior plant. If you're concerned about having enough to eat, I would say put sunchokes into your into your regimen. Here is our harvest of sunchokes. I'm going to throw this all into a soup. All right, I've cleaned all the sunchokes that I harvested earlier today. They are dry and clean. I broke off the little bits of stem that I am pretty certain I didn't want to eat. Here is our scale. I put it in a nice glass dish so we can see what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and even out the scale here. Now let's see just how heavy the yield is from 2 sunchoke plants. Final reveal. 3,120 grams. That's 3.12 kilograms. For all of my American friends out there, 6 pounds and 14.1 ounces. Holy shit. Well, there you have it. November, again, thumbs up, even more productive than October. I started doing this series in September. September was okay. I would say it's an edge case. October, yes, go ahead and start eating them. And now, November, if you're not eating them now, you are really missing out. Anyhow, that's it for today's update. You'll see me again with another sunchoke video in December. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy your day.